to our channel, Schools of Consciousness. We are in the beautiful desert of California near Palmdale. We are actually in the Saddleback Butte Mountain State Park, which is absolutely wonderful. If you guys can see around how wonderful it is. And we spent the past few days here. We wanted to explore in the city and then found our way back to the desert. We felt called to come back to the desert because we had our experiences, right? Like stealth camping. It didn't go as planned because we didn't have plans. Actually, when we left on the 14th.
Yeah.
So with what intention did we leave, and also knowing that we got our van really before the date when we planned to leave.
Yeah, definitely, because we only had it about not even a week before leaving. We didn't fully feel into the van. Like, we didn't sleep in it. We didn't put our futon. We had measurements, but we hadn't actually tried it out. And also with boxes, we had an idea of how we wanted to create the back, like for our storage. And then we figured, you know what, let's just throw in some plastic boxes and we can make it look like a table. Just thinking more of the aesthetics, but not actually like living in it. Like, how are we going to sleep inside of the small space that we have? So, of course, the first 2 nights were the nights that we really felt the discomfort and not planning ahead, but it really trained us. And we got to experience stealth camping and also realize that it's not for us. Maybe it's okay.
I mean, depending on the place as well, because we had this experience on the second night. We found ourselves in the mountains and really in the forest, and it was super, super cold. And just because it was hard to find anything, a campsite around, and even the campsite that we were about to go to, it was closed. And most of the campgrounds, because we are in off season, now we have good weather now finally, but the past few days it was a lot of rain, again extreme temperature as well when we are in the desert. So we had to manage, and in the forest we had to be in the forest and just trusting that no one would knock, during the night and ask us to leave. So I think because we've been traveling a lot, we were prepared for this kind of experiences, and myself and Jess, we were able to just, feel like through the experience and truly find ways. When you have to go to the toilet, like the bathroom number 2, you need to just...
You gotta figure out.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta do what you need to do in order for you to just thrive. So yeah, you need to dig a hole. If you need to dig a hole or something, then we want our van to be a living space. So we didn't choose to put any bathroom in the van because we just, first of all, like, it's hard to put your bathroom right in the minivan.
Especially a minivan, yeah. And then the bathroom is a bathroom for a reason. And, going back to why we actually like campgrounds better is because in a campground you can set up. And, for instance, because we have a minivan, we're able to have our setup and we don't have to pack up.
Yeah.
And, right? We have also bathrooms where we can wash up.
And
you have a toilet.
You want to show a bit that actually what we love when we do camping. I know some people are different, but some people maybe like, when they have big Sprinter vans and to just stay in their vans and like cozy in their vans most of the time and feeling like they're in a house. But us, we really want to experience the outdoor. So actually the minivan is perfect because it's allowing us to be in the minivan, in the comfort of the minivan, but at the same time to feel like we are out. And we chose this spot. So as you can see here, we can experience the outdoor, and this is really the experience that we are looking for when we camp. We want to feel that we are almost inside nature, right? as close as we can be to nature, so it's perfect because we found this parking, and even if it's no shade, like I said, because we had bad weather the past few days. Look at this, it's beautiful. You have two sliding doors, so you have a view just right here, like you can see over there the mountain, and then you have the other view over there, and it's chill. You have your little couch right here. We have our little couch. We want to play drum, you can play the drum. Our little Buddha is here. Right now we'll show you the condition of the truck, because we tried to fix it, because before, just as just mentioned, we had boxes. Oh, I don't know if like after you were mentioning that, but anyway, so first, to store our clothes, we had boxes, and these boxes were taking so much space, but it was impossible for us to just lay this mattress, I mean our threefold mattress, completely on the carpet of the van. So it was not possible for us to do it. So what we did, we chose to put all our clothes in a trash bag for now, and it's allowing us to have more space. And now our clothes are here, but we are thinking of getting very soon a top carrier, so we can put our clothes in a top carrier storage. That way we have more access, more easy access, and it doesn't feel that cramped.
So now I'm going to show you guys our trunk, aka our garage, and our current setup. So once again, this is like temporary, as this is our first week on the road, but we're actually going to be ordering a top carrier, as Galia mentioned, and we're going to be able to actually store more things up there, and this is going to actually have less. So let's go check it out. So here we just have a little blanket, just that way we have it covered if we need to go to the grocery store, whatnot, just leaving it covered. So under our blanket, here we have our cooking gear, all the pots, pans, all that good stuff for the kitchen. We also have spices under here.
And our food also under.
We also have our food under here. This right here, this bag you see, is our kitchen table. So this is our cooking table. We're able to put it out, and we're able to grill and have a nice little kitchen setup outdoor. We also have our camping stove here. We put it with our yoga mat, and underneath we have our bags of clothes, and we have a backpack with other type of miscellaneous things. If you want to come over here and look, we have our tarp in here, some extra shoe space. Here we have our dirty clothes here, and this is where we store our incense. And we also have
our trash bag, like we were saying, it's our trash bags.
Yeah, this is our current setup for our clothes.
It's under.
Yeah.
It's under. We have our clothes in trash bags for now. Waiting for a solution, but it's way better now because we were able to put our clothes in the front seats when we sleep at night. So it was nice.
And we also have this little net here just for extra support. Keeps everything in place. Yeah. And this is, after that we just close.
Pretty much.
And our bed is a 3-fold futon. I believe it's a 4-inch futon, and it's a memory foam. So we're able to fold it in the daytime as a couch, and then at nighttime we pull it out into a full-size mattress. And this space here is our cooler. So when we normally are camping out, the cooler is outside along with most of what you see in the trunk, which is our kitchenware. But here is what we use to store obviously all our dairy and things that need to be kept in a cool place. And this is the co-pilot space. So this is just your average. We use the spaces we have inside actually to store other things such as like vitamins. We have our stuff in the glove department. We also have other
cosmetics.
cosmetics in there.
And also, right now, for a sunshade or for more privacy, we haven't purchased yet. We are going to buy some curtains, black curtains, to be able to have a separation between separation between.
Yeah, I'm going to show how we do it.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So one of the improvements we're going to make on our van is going to be black curtains for more privacy. So let me show you right now what we are currently doing, making it work with what we have. So here we have our towel. And I put the towel on one side. And here we go. So this is our temporary curtain.
Well, it does the job.
It does the job.
We want to improve this, like we said, and
Black cloth.
have more shade with the.
Yeah, like a
black
curtain
cloth.
that will hook
But
up from here.
This was what we already had, and that's it. It works for us. Yes, we can be improving many things, but we're learning, and we didn't want to buy too much because we wanted to also know, and we don't want to also contribute too much to consumerism either.
Yeah.
And we wanted to see, okay, what works for us and what we truly need, because sometimes you might buy stuff and you're not gonna use your stuff.
So this is our current setup when it comes to our charging. We use this to charge our phones and our tablets. We're gonna come up with another setup. We're actually
It's a high capacity battery.
Yeah. It's a high capacity battery and it does the job, but essentially it's better to actually have a little power station, which is what we now know that we need to add to our camping, because this charges. For instance, we charge it with our car when we're driving or we have it in, but it's not the same as when you actually like go to a direct source to plug it to a wall. So this is okay and it works fine, but in the long run, definitely you want to have yourself a big power station. Our current water setup is we have 3-liter bottles like this. The other one is inside for drinking water, and this one is the one that we use for gray water. So normally what we just do with this one is whenever we go to a camping site, we are able to get water, or if we go to a park, we're able to refill this, and we use this basically for washing, for cooking, washing cooking gear, washing our face, and yeah, just gray water.
So we really love this campground because we're able to, like we said, to find some spaces where we could really experience nature, to feel like we were really tucked in nature, and you have your own privacy, because she just left. There was another Sprinter van and she left, but she was just right there, and we have a lot of privacy because she couldn't see us, that we couldn't like really see her. So this is what we liked about this campsite. Are probably going to come back after January 1st, after we finish this pet sit experience in Venice, that we will share as well this beautiful place where we are going to pet sit, where we're gonna look after a beautiful Labrador dog, and we are going to be able to show this beautiful place as well, and to take a break from van life just for 1 week and get back on the road. We want to experience, now it's more living on a campground and serving the land, having a type of exchange or a type of project, eco project, where we can stay, where we can experience having this stationary experience for a little while, for a few months or so, until we gather the funds that will allow us to buy our own land in the high desert, because this is really, really, really powerful, powerful experience, powerful remembrance. And I feel like our hearts, right? Our
Yes.
hearts,
Our hearts are in the desert.
right? So, yes, so this is gonna be the plan. So, follow us on our adventures. Don't forget to subscribe, show some love in your comments, and yeah, we'll be in touch, and we'll make sure that we take time to film and share our journey.
Yeah, so stay tuned for the adventures because it's all about learning to live in the present moment.
And all about freedom.
Freedom.
All about freedom, and really tapping into this inner freedom that is inherent, and we are born with it, and we can never lose this freedom. So cultivate your inner child,